So very good morning, everyone. We will wait for 1 to 2 minutes. After that, we will start our session. Okay. So yesterday we will discuss about what the quantizing is. Okay. So depending upon the different values of its standard number system, which will be also be known as a binary number system, uh, and that thing. So in a particular system, how we will considering a different type of files, either it should be in an on state or it should be in an off state. Okay, so what will be my if we having a particular code, having a digital code, right? So what will be my quantizational level? That means the quantization level that will be defined as a q. So that means that is nearly equal to the full scale rate divided by 2 to the power n. Okay, so the 2 to the power n is actually nothing but a what? It's an amplitude level. So that thing we will discuss, and we will also discuss some example regarding supposed to be if we have a particular digital code. So what will be my MSB, my most significant bit, and what is actually my least significant bit, and what will be the formula for the LSB, and we can also been considered the least significant bit as a quantizational level. Okay, so that thing we will discuss already in the previous lecture, right? So today we will discuss the quantizational error. Okay, so how the if any signal we have to be quantized. Okay, so there must have some presence of a quantizational error that will involve in uh, each and every quantizational signals. Okay, so whenever such quantizational error that will be varies from 0 to half of q. The q is actually nothing but a what? Q is actually the quantizational level. Q is actually what? Your that is actually the your quantizational level. So depending upon what type of signal we are quantized, depending on that, my quantizational error that will varies. Okay, so such type of quantizational error that will occur in each and every signals depending upon the what type of signals you are implementing in a particular system. So that will depends upon the system, the whatever the input we are giving, whatever the digital code or whatever the digital input we are giving to a particular system or giving to a particular digital controller, depending upon that, so output of a particular system, that means the quantized output, obviously the quantized output that will involve, so that means I can say, so because we have deals with the analog to digital conversion, so during the analog, any such kind of analog to digital conversion, that will involves the quantizational error. Okay, and such quantizational error that will varies between 0 to half of q. Okay, and that particular quantizational error, that will also depends upon also a quantizational level, and that can be made as a very small desired for making a quantizational level very smaller. Okay, so due to this particular quantizational error, what is happen, the signal quantization level that will be decreasing. Okay, that means by increasing the number of bits, that means whatever the input we are giving to the particular system, suppose we are giving the n number of input. Okay, so depending upon the how many number of input, how many number of bits we are giving to the particular input, depending upon that your quantization level will be increasing or decreasing. And also the quantizational error, that will also be considered, how, that means how many number of bit we are increasing or decreasing in a particular input system or input signals. Okay, so in practice we will see that there will be the maximum a number of bits supposed to be the n. Okay, so there is always some error due to the quantization. Okay, so जितना तुम्हारा quantizational error, यानी कि input जितना तुम्हारा, जितना number of bit तुम्हारा ज़्यादा होगा, उतना तुम्हारा एक system में, अगर if we will see that in a system we have a n number of bits, so so few number of signals that must have some error will be present due to the quantization, due to the conversion process of analog to digital conversion. Okay, and due to this quantizational process, the analog to digital conversion process, or we can say that the quantizational process, we will say that some unnecessary or the uncertainly that will the presence of some noise. Okay, so quantizational process, when it will take place, so there must have some unnecessary noise that will be considered. Okay, that will be also been occurred during the conversion process or the quantizational process, so that thing is also called the quantizational noise, right? So so three things in the in a process we are considering the three things. One is a quantizing, second one is your quantizational level, and the third one is your quantizational noise, and the fourth one is also is a quantizational error. So each and every system has some error that will occur. Okay, so due to the, depending upon the what different kind of input or the number of bit you are entering into the digital computer or the digital controller, right? So that thing we will discuss today, right? So we will strictly go directly go to the share section so that you will able to see. So is my screen is visible, I think?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay, so yes, so in the previously we will discuss about, previously we will discuss about the quantizational level. Okay, in the previous lecture, quantizational level, and for a significant bit, okay, what will be my MSB and what will be my LSB and how the function that will occur. Yes, how the function of this equation will be satisfied. That means your FSR. FSR is actually nothing but a what is your full scale range divided by 2 to the power n. 2 to the power n is actually what your amplitude level, right? So that thing, the amplitude level, right? Okay. So now today we will discuss about the what my quantizational error. The second thing, the second, the quantizational error. So first we have to discuss the quantizational error, right? Okay, fine. So today we will discuss about the quantization or quantizing error, we can say, right? So before deals with this quantizational error, we can say that the input should be the number of bits in a digital word. Okay. So whatever the input we are giving to a particular system, supposed to be if we have a, suppose we are putting some quantizer over here, we are putting some quantizer. Suppose we have a basic block of quantizer. Suppose we have a input of xt, okay, and supposed to be we have a coded or the quantized output that will be known as supposed to be your yt. Okay, so in that case, your quantizational error that should be considered as a it should be quantization error that can be known as your supposed to be et, right? Supposed to be et. So for that cases, your quantization error supposed to be this is xt that will be your what is the analog input, supposed to be your analog input, right? And yt is actually your discrete output or the quantized output. It's a discrete output, or we can say that it should be the quantized it should be quantized output. Why it should be quantized output or discrete output? Because we have a particular block of a quantizer. So whatever my input value, input signal, supposed to be this is analog signal, that will be converted due to the conversion process having a particular block of quantizer. Okay, so that should be my discrete output. Okay, so if this particular block which will be considered, so for that cases your quantizational error that should be considered as a, it should be the summation. Actually the quantizational error is actually the difference between the input signal and the quantized output, input signal and the quantized output. So we can say that et is actually your xt minus of yt, right? So that is the equation for the quantizational error, which will be very important whenever we have a numerical analysis. You have to consider this equation. Okay. So from this equation, whenever we have to go to the module two, we will have a J transformation. So depending upon the various formulas of the J transformation, we have to transform this equation accordingly. Okay. So in the particular module, in this module, we have to know that only the thing that what will be my quantizational error, how the equation will be satisfied, the quantizational error. Okay, so if we have a analog input taken, so that analog input it should be quantized due to the block of the quantizer. Okay, and we are getting the desired output or the discrete output or the quantized output due to this particular quantizer block. Okay, so for that cases, what will be my quantizational error? Quantizational error actually the difference between your input signal and your discrete output, right? So you can also be noted that it can be we can say that it can be also noted that the magnitude. Okay, so the magnitude of the quantizational error we will consider the magnitude of quantizing error. Okay, that can be, we can say that it will be vary, that means the magnitude of this quantization error that will vary, supposed to be it is et. Okay, so the magnitude, okay, it will be less than 0, less than equal to 0 to it will be vary to half of q, right? So my magnitude et, the magnitude, okay, of a quantization error that will be varies, as I will already told, that will be varies from 0 to half of q is actually nothing but a what, it's a quantizing quantizing level, right? So the magnitude of a particular quantizing error that will be vary from 0 to half of q, right? So if we can consider that a small quantizational level supposed to be, if we have a value, so which will be very small values of the quantization level q, So for that cases, we can say that the nature of the quantizational error is similar to the random noise, because whenever we have in a particular system, we have to quantize the process or the quantize the signal. I will say there should be some unnecessary noise that will be taken into consideration. That is also called your quantizational noise. Okay, so quantizational noise will be the important factor of this particular error, right? So this is actually your quantizational error, which will be defined by your ET, and the quantizational noise, right? So, or we can say that the quantization noise. Okay, the quantizational noise actually occur due to the process whenever we have a process inside the system, right? So whenever the quantizational process will be takes place, then only we have some uncertain noise that will be occurred. That is actually called the quantizational noise. Yes, okay, so the quantizational noise will be described that the uncertainty noise that will present that will present in a quantization process, in a quantization in a quantization process, right? So that is called a quantization noise. Okay, so that quantizational noise actually depends upon what, depends upon the what my error signal that will be considered. Okay, so during this process this particular quantization noise actually that takes place, right? So or we can say also we can say that we have to determine the desired size of the quantizational level, because the quantizational level we will consider in this case. So for determining the desired size of the quantizational level, or the size means what, the size of a quantizational level, how we can signify the size of the quantizational level? It should be the size of the quantizational level. It should be signify that it should be the number of output state. Okay, so how many number of discrete output, depending upon that your size of the quantizational level that will vary. Okay, so I can say that the size of quantization level that will be depends upon how many number of output. Okay, how many number of output, or what will be the values of the output state, that will depends upon your y of t, right? Okay, so that will be in a certain control system, right? So we can say, for good understanding of this particular relationship between the size of the quantization level and the quantizational error. Okay, so there will be the two significant term, one is the quantizational error, and there will be the size of the quantizational level. So for good understanding of this particular relationship between the size of the quantizational level and the resulting error, or we can say that the quantizational error, so we can consider the variance of the quantizational noise. So quantizational noise is now taken into consideration for the important measure of the quantizing error. Okay, since we can say that the variance that will be proportional to the average power that will be associated with the noise, right? So we can say that whenever the quantizing effect will be takes place, the quantizer, which will be a particular block that will together with the input output characteristics we will observe. Okay, so for that cases, for in case of a input output characteristics, if we say the input should be the xt and the output should be the yt, so that will take a finite number of levels. Okay, the finite value, because in case of a digital control system we have a input of a digital code, okay, which will be finite. That means whatever the input or whatever the getting output, that should be the digital coded, right? And that digital code that should be, whatever the getting output, that should be your finite. Okay, that should be the finite value. Okay, So that should be the finite value. So if we will consider the input output characteristics of for considering the quantizational level. So if we will consider the analog input as a xt, okay, and the digital input as a yt, right? So that will takes the finite number of levels, and which are the integral, which are actually the integral of the multiple of the quantizational level, and that will be the half of q, right? So here you can say that this equation that will satisfy your quantizational error. So, okay, in case of a numerical analysis, we can say that the error that will resulting from neglecting some given digital, that will be called as a some error that will occur during the process, or during the neglecting some digital code. So that is also known as your, or as your, it should be called the round of error. Okay, it should be also be called the quantizational error, is also been called as a round of round of error. Why should be round of error? Round of means round of, suppose we have a error supposed to be 125.65, supposed to be this percentage of error that will come in a particular system, or supposed to be any such kind of value, supposed to be 65.25, right, 256, right? So round off means we have to calculate supposed to be the 65%, right? So that value which should be, whenever we have to getting the round of value, then it should be called the round of error. So each and every particular process having a quantizational error, and if we are considering the error, or if we are taken into consideration, or we have to neglect the remaining digital code after this point, okay, so then it will be called as, then it will be called as a the round of error, right? So the quantizational error is also known as your round of error. So we can say, in a numerical analysis, the error that will resulting from neglecting the remaining digital code, that is called the round of error. Okay, since we will also say that the quantizational process is approximating process, because we have getting some error, we have a digital code, so that is why I can say that there will be some approximation value whenever we have taken into consideration of a quantizational process. So we can say that the quantizational process is the approximation process that is under the analog quantity is the approximate by the finite digital numbers. Okay, so the quantizational error, that should be the round of error. So clearly we can say that the in case of a quantizational level, there should be the smaller values of a round of error, right? So that is actually the quantizational error is. How the quantizational will be error that should be calculated as a round of error, that thing we will also been discuss, right? So we will also been discuss the magnitude of a particular quantizational error, how they are varies. Okay, and also we will told you the, if we have a smaller values of, if we have a smaller values of q, if we have, supposed to be, if we have a smaller values of q, right? So smaller quantizational level, or we can say that the smaller quantizational level, for the smaller quantizational level, okay, so we can say that the nature of the quantizational error, of the quantization error, is similar to that of random noise. Okay, so due to this particular random noise, we have a giving value of the smaller quantizational level. So also we can say that due to some another effect, the quantizational process that will act depending upon the various kind of random noise. Okay, in so we can also obtain the variance of the quantizational noise. Okay, using the values of the different random noise. Okay, so such variance that can be obtained in terms of the quantizational level. Okay, so depending upon the various kind of random noise, okay, we have getting the different values of q. Okay, or we are getting the higher values of q, we are getting the lower values of q, right? So q is actually nothing but your quantizational level. And as we will consider that and in this particular quantizational error we will also consider taken into consideration the probability distribution, right? So in case of a probability distribution, in case of a probability distribution of a particular quantizational level, so that will be signified in a particular graph. So if we will signify the probability distribution, this which will be very important, probability, the probability distribution. Okay, so the probability distribution that will takes place inside the quantizational process. Okay, so the probability distribution that will signify, suppose if I have a suppose I have a graph like that. Suppose this will be your e. Okay. Hmm. And the probability error that will be considered as an error signal, right? Probability distribution error, right? So pe is actually nothing but your probability distribution. Okay, so if we have a value of minus q by 2 and here we have a values of plus q by 2 and that should be the values of 0, so in that case the probability distribution graph that should be like this, right? So in this particular cases that is the values of 1 by q, right? So the probability distribution, okay, of a quantizational error, the graph should be signified in such a way that my quantizational error et that will depends upon my probability error, okay, or the probability distribution error. So each and every probability distribution over error that will depends upon what the values of my quantizing error, and what will be the values of the quantization error that will be depends upon my probability error. As we can also say that my the magnitude of the et that will varies from 0 to half of q, so your graph should be like this. Okay, so there will have a, zero level, so this part will be goes through minus q by 2 and this part will be goes through plus q by 2, where q will be signified as a quantizational level. Okay, so this will be the half of q, so we can say that my probability distribution is actually your nothing but a half of q into e to the power t, right? So that is actually the equation for the probability distribution having a quantizational error in a particular system. So this equation is actually nothing but a probability distribution, probability probability, so probability distribution which will be termed as your PE of a quantizational error, of a quantization error which will be known as your ET, okay, of a process. Okay, and the process is digital process obviously. Okay, so that is actually my probability distribution is, right? PE is equals to half of q as my et, that means your magnitude of your probability quantizational error, so that equation that will signify the probability distribution. So each and every system having some error, so due to this particular quantizational error we have to calculate my probability distribution error, and depending upon what be my probability distribution error, we have to calculate the quantizational error in a particular system. So suppose if we consider suppose the quantizational level q will be very much small. Okay, suppose if we have a value of, suppose we can say that suppose we can say that we have a smaller value of we have a smaller value of q, that means quantizational level. Okay, so due to this particular effect, okay, so the quantizational error et, okay, so the quantization error, okay, which will be nothing but your et, okay, is distributed uniformly. Okay, is distributed uniformly, having uniformly between, as we will show in this particular graph, it will be distributed. So due to the, what we can say, due to the smaller values of smaller values of q smaller values of q, we can say that the quantizational error, this particular quantizational error, okay, so that will distributed uniformly between how much, minus q by 2 to plus q by 2. Okay, or we can say that it should be distributed, suppose minus half of q to plus half of q, right? And that error, and this error is actually, this error means what, this quantizational error. Okay, so this quantizational error, this error will be act as a particular noise will be occurred due to the quantizational error. Okay, noise will be occurs due to this to p, due to this probability distribution or error. So this error having acting depending upon the what my random noise is, right? So that means this is obviously a assumption, is actually, because noise will be depends upon how, when a system will be taken into consideration under the processing. So there must have some smaller noise, there must have some bigger noise. Okay, and noise will be taken into consideration depending upon the frequency. Okay, so frequency of a particular system, right? So depending upon the different kind of random noise, okay, so we can rather considering some rough assumption depending upon my what equation is, right? So however, we can say that the quantizational error signal, which will be defined as a so due to this particular random error, okay, random noise. Okay, so this particular random noise, we can having a rough assumption. Okay, so we can have a rough assumption for taking into consideration of any such kind of process, right? So however, my quantizational error signal et is having a smaller amplitude. Okay, is having a smaller amplitude, right? So amplitude, that will be defined by the 2 to the power n, I usually told you. So for different kind of random noise, for the rough assumption, we can say that my quantizational error signal having a smaller amplitude due to my probability distribution. So for that cases, so et having a smaller amplitude, such particular assumption may be accepted in a first order differential equations. Okay, so if we will consider the first order differential equation or the approximation, the probability distribution pe, we can say pe of the signal. So if we have a smaller amplitude of this particular signal, so what will be my probability distribution? So the probability distribution, which will be signified by pe of my error signal et, okay, maybe we can say that the my error signal, so the we can say the average value, or we can say that the term the average, okay, so the average value of et, okay, that should be nearly equal to zero of y, due to the smaller amplitude. Okay, due to the my smaller amplitude, right? So et will be goes to 0. Okay, so for that cases my the probability distribution pe is also tends to 0, right? So in this cases, in this, that means et0 means et is equals to 0 having a different random noise. That is actually my assumption, abrupt assumption, right? So then the variance of the quantizational noise, so how can we calculate the quantizational noise from this? So quantizational noise that should be signified, so the quantization noise that will be elaborated using this equation, and quantizational knowledge noise that will be defined as a tau. Okay, so we have a higher values of the quantizational noise. So for that cases, that is the equation will be satisfied, that is e of et minus the mod of e square, right? So if we will simplify this equation, it will come 1 by q having a probability, having a 1 by q having a probability error, having a probability distribution 1 by q, 1 by q into integration of what, integration of minus q by 2, that means this particular variation, this particular variation, that means uh, it should be minus q by 2 to plus q by 2. Okay, so epsilon of square into d of epsilon, right? So that will be goes into q square. ओके, अगर ये करते हैं तो क्यू स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय 12, the value will be coming from q square by 12, right? So this equation we can satisfy using this, right? So for that cases, how should we the how this equation we will consider, we will consider that thing, we will discuss about in the next class. Okay, how this particular equation that will come, that means how this particular del square that is come into q square by 12, you right now for today only you have to consider these are the equation for the quantizational noise, and the quantizational noise that is considered using this term, right? So it is actually the difference between the quantizational noise, that is actually the difference between your normal values of your quantizational error, okay, minus, that means the difference between the quantizational error and what the magnitude of your my quantizational error divided whole square, right? So for that cases, if we simplify this equation, or we can rewrite this equation in a such a way that this equation will become q square by 12, right? Okay, so in this particular cases, or you can say that इसको अगर तुम ऐसे करके लिखोगे, if we can also, you can write this way also. Okay, so 1 by q integration of minus q by 2 q by 2 plus q by 2, okay, q square into dq, राइट, ऐसे करके भी लिख सकते हो, दैट इज द अनदर थिंग. ओके, सो q square by 12 it will come if we derivative this equation or the integrate this thing, then it will come this equation, right? So we will discuss briefly how this particular equation will come in the next classes. Thus when I will told you that if the quantizational level q will be very small, if the quantizational level q will be very small as compared to the average amplitude, as compared to my average amplitude, which will be considered as a 2 to the power n, okay, of a particular input signal, then we can say that the variance of the quantizational knowledge is seen 1/12 of the square, 1/12 of the square of the quantizational level. So for that case is how this equation that will signify, it will be signify if the quantizational level q will have a very small value as compared to my amplitude of a input signal, then the variance of this particular quantizational noise, the variance of this particular quantizational noise is seen to be 1/12. This is actually nothing but a what? 1/12 of q square, right? So 1/12 of the square of the quantizational level, right? So that thing. So how this equation will come, I will discuss in the next lecture. Okay, in the tomorrow I will discuss the thing how this particular equation, because we have an integral part. Okay, so that thing we will discuss in the next class. Okay, so is this understandable? How what is actually my quantizational error is? Okay, how we will define this quantizational error? How can we calculate the size of the quantizational level? How can we define? Okay, so the magnitude that will vary from 0 to half. Okay, so quantizational noise and my probability distribution, right? So that thing we will discuss for today. We will discuss briefly what the my quantizational noise is and how this particular equation will be satisfied. That thing we will discuss in the next class. Okay, so thank you very much for today's session. So is there any question? I think.
Awesome.
Okay, so I think from 11:30 you have another class of principal sir. So let's join the principal sir class. So we will stop the session for today. Leave everyone from the room.